Hello everyone, Jeff here. Just making a quick short video here because the mail just came in and I got 3 packages. And I was just making this video just to show you them. Although really there's only one package that is the main reason for this video, and I'll do that one last. But I had to show this just because I'm a little disappointed. I had got a package from Amazon. It was a book that I had pre-ordered, and I'm in the midst of my vacation week, so I've been doing a lot of reading, especially in the morning hours, and that's been wonderful. And I kind of have put off reading like a longer book. Like I was going to start to read Dune because I have a nice hardcover copy of that I hadn't gotten around to. But I had a Stephen King book that I pre-ordered that was going to deliver today, which I knew. And it did. And this is it. It's not a full-size book. It's like 140 some pages. 146 pages. It's called Elevation. I pre-ordered this months and months ago when I first learned about its existence. And usually Stephen King's books are, about this thick, He's a real, trees fear his name whenever he puts out a book because of all the pages that he writes. But instead I get this little skinny guy, so I'll probably knock this out in a day or two, tops. So, looks like I will be reading Dune after all, this week. But I just wanted to show you, because it's so dinky. This is very unlike Stephen King's output. So, you pulled a fast one on me, King. I was expecting more. And it says on here, Elevation, a novel. 146 pages is not a novel, sir. Anyway. The second thing I got was something that I mentioned in my last video. I won an eBay auction for 3 Genesis albums, and those arrived just now, and they're all in darn near mint condition. First one being Abcab. They're all by Genesis. I got Abcab. I got the self-titled Genesis. Both of these albums are still in the shrink wrap, and I'll probably leave at least this one on. It's got a nice hype sticker on it. I don't generally leave the shrink wrap on the albums, but they look to be okay. And last but not least, I got Invisible Touch as well. So I am going all in on Genesis. And speaking of which, I listened to, I played Seconds Out last night. But it's a double album, and I've only listened to the first of the 2 discs so far. So that may or may not make it in the next spin zone, because I'm almost done with my XTC catalog. I've got one more album to go of theirs to listen to, and that's a double album too. So in the next day or 2 or 3, you'll see, hopefully, those records pop up. Now, the reason I made this video, thank you for indulging me, is that I got some VCLT from the legendary Steve Carlson. And I say legendary because his collection is pretty doggone legendary, if you ask me. So, once again, I got my trusty friend here with me. And I'm going to open this, and we're all going to be surprised together as my dog finally wakes up for the day. This was expertly taped, as usual. Okay. Now, let's see what we've got here. We've got we've got some artwork. Okay. Okay, that has spoilers, so we're not going to read the letter till the end. we are going to go with these records here. First up is Stand Up by Jethro Tull. Very nice. I know Steve had reached out to me asking to know if I had any records. Oh, look at this. It is the pop-up gatefold cover. Check that out. Nice. But he'd reached out to me asking if I had any Jethro Tull albums. Actually, he first asked if I had any 10 Years After albums, and I named off like 5 or 6, and he's like, oh, geez, how about Tull? So I told him I had a bunch of Tull, too. Here's the record. Green Chrysalis Records label. Looks to be in nice shape. Very nice. And he said, I told him I named off a bunch of Tull albums, and he's like, okay, well, I got a few others that aren't on that list, so phew. Which I appreciate very much, Steve, so thank you. I'm a big fan of Tull. And the other record is another Jethro Tull. This one is Minstrel in the Gallery. There we go. You can see. And that one is also, ooh, it's also a Green Chrysalis label record. And this also looks very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. You're the man. I always did like Jethro Tull. Let's see if I can get this back in the sleeve without breaking it. Okay. But the real reason that he sent me this, and it was completely, I wasn't like telling him to send me anything. I was just commenting when he talked about this album here, Van Morrison's Veden Fleece. He was in the same boat as me when he finally was looking for a copy. He was looking for a copy, couldn't find it, and then he ended up coming across like in 2 weeks, or the span of a week or something like that, so we bought them both. We bought 2 or 3 copies of this album. And I'd commented that, yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, man. I've been looking for this thing for years, and I can't find, I can't find them at all, and the ones I do find are usually junky, and they want to charge, one of your kidneys to get it. So that's when he reached out to me, and he said, hey, send me your address. I got some stuff for you. So completely unnecessary, Steve. I wasn't begging or asking for VCLT, but I appreciate the gesture very much. So this is one of the last Van Morrisons that I need to complete my my run from 68 to 74, I think, from Astral Weeks till I think this was the last one. This was the final one. So let me show off this record here quickly. I can get it out of the sleeve. It's on the 70s style Warner Brothers label. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Steve. And I will keep an eye out. I don't really have much in my collection that's VCLT worthy, but I will definitely keep you in mind to return the favor at some time in the future. So I will reach out to you when I do, or if I do. So once again, this was a big one. This is actually a big get for me. So thank you once again, Steve. It's Veden Fleece by Van Morrison. It's one of Jeff Party's favorite albums too, I know. Okay, let me read the note. We have a note. It's got nice handwriting too, much nicer than mine. It says, "Hi Jeff. Enclosed are some albums that I've recently upgraded, so I will play them forward." Is that a thing? Yep, it sure is. Veden Fleece needs no introduction. Jethro Tull is one of my all-time favorite groups. Mine too. Both of these are favorites of mine. The Veden Fleece does not skip, but at times it sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispies. It will hold you over until you get an upgrade. I'll I'll give her the scrubbing bubbles treatment, and maybe that will help. We will see. I'll do that maybe a couple times. I appreciate you being an early supporter of my channel. Thank you. It's my pleasure. Enjoy, and I look forward to meeting and eating pizza. So do I, and it's going to be on me. So if you come to Chicago, you're going to get some free eats from me, buddy boy. Maybe a free drink or two. We'll see. So, not looking for any albums in return, my friend. It's got that at the bottom. I know, but, you know, if in my travels I come across something that I think you might like or don't have, it's going to be tough because it looks like you have a massive collection. So I really don't know what you have or what you don't. But we'll see. If you do come to Chicago, it's going to be on me. So maybe someday we'll meet. That would be great. Maybe we'll even make a video together. Worlds will be colliding again. I like that. So thank you again, Steve. You are the man. You are a man among men. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Spin Zone to come in a couple days. All right. I'm out.